So here we go. So Stewart Donald has taken himself off Twitter because of the last few weeks to do with the takeover and investment to the club, and it seems like it's all fallen through. Not that we know anything, but signs are things are struggling along the lines of the takeover from the MSD group. So Stewart has been getting some, should we say, nasty tweets, or I take it he's been getting harassment on Twitter from different people out there, which is not nice. Nobody deserves to get any sort of abuse whatsoever. He's very transparent, Stewart. He's done absolutely a fantastic job at Sunderland Football Club, turning this club around from 190 million in debt that it was with Ellis Short. I know, and Ellis Short wiped a lot of that debt away. But he's turned everything around at Sunderland Football Club. He's done a absolutely fantastic job, him and Charlie Metfin. But there's certain fans out there, now we don't know, who they are, and I don't personally want to know who they are. But it is so unfair to have abuse thrown at you because something doesn't go somebody's way. Nobody deserves to be abused at all on any social media platform, especially somebody who's done so much for Sunderland Football Club. So it's a shame in some ways, because in the past, when fans have been going to away matches and the bus has broken down, he's helped them out. So now that's going to stop. So these nasty people out there are spoiling it for the good people. The minority, the small minority of really evil, nasty people out there are spoiling it for the majority of really good football fans. The genuine football fans go to away matches and something happens, like the breakdown, bus breaks down, and Stewart performs a miracle and helps them out. But now that won't happen because he's off Twitter. So at the same time, my personal opinion, I don't believe in anybody who owns a club should actually be on social media. They should have press conferences with the local radio stations, with the local newspapers, that sort of thing, or even podcasts, But if you're on Twitter, you are open to taking the bad with the good, and I'm sure he's got broad shoulders, and he can take most of it. But the barrage of abuse has become too much. So I think that's the reason why he's taken social media platform down, which, end of the day, for the good things he's done in the past, for the away fans, you have to take your hat off to him. It's been absolutely a fantastic job. Absolutely brilliant. I know things have been heating up because of the managerial situation, the new managers coming in, people want to know which manager's coming in. People want to know, what's happening with the takeover. And there must be hundreds of questions going into his social media accounts, and he can't cope with that. He's got more important things to do than talk to us. I think I've tweeted him once in my whole entire life, and that was, I had a shirt that I wanted to donate to his foundation, and I wanted him to sign it, and that was it. I would never dream of tweeting him as trying to get in touch with anything else. Everything else, it's his business and Sunderland's businesses alone. So long as he does good by Sunderland Football Club, and one day he will sell the club and he will get investment in and sell the shares, and we don't mind. So long as he does a really good job by the fans, by the city, and by the club, we'll be happy. And I don't at all begrudge him at all making a load of money. I hope he does make a load of money one day through Sunderland Football Club. Like I said before, he's been great with the fans, he's been great with the club, he's been open and transparent, he's been a breath of fresh air at Sunderland. Nobody should be turning against him, I don't think, anyway. So that's Stewart Donald off social media. Now, William Hill have got Phil Parkinson as the front runner 1-5 on as the new Sunderland manager. Apparently in the next 24 hours, again, this is just rumours, he will know the answer, and we'll probably know the answer. So is Phil Parkinson the man for the job? I personally, Phil Positive Parkinson We have to be positive about the new manager who comes in. Whether it's Stendhal, whether it's Phil Parkinson, whether it's Paul Cook. Phil Parkinson and Stendhal do make the obvious choices because they're free agents at this moment in time and we haven't got to pay release clauses to clubs. So Phil Parkinson, is he the right man for the job? We have to be positive and say, yes, he is the right man for the job. If he comes in, he has to be the right man for the job. We have to support him, give 100% support, and back him and the club and the fans. The fans, Stewart Donald, and you've got to back every single player out there. And hopefully Phil Parkinson, if he becomes the new manager, can turn this club around and get us promoted. And there's no reason why. He's only 51-year-old. He was a midfielder, playing career at Bury, 145 matches, 5 goals. At Reading, 361 matches, 20 goals. A very loyal player and loyal manager. His first managerial job was at Colchester from 2003 to 2006. His first season, he secured safety for them in that division. And then 2005-2006, he worked a miracle. Absolute miracle. He finished second place. I can't remember Colchester ever been in the championship, but apparently he got them promoted to the championship in second place, and they had the lowest attendances in that division. So that there is a proven, he's got track record proving he can do it. He left Colchester to go to Hull. It didn't work out for him at Hull. Then he went to Charlton, and again it didn't work out. Sometimes the circumstances just don't work out. You might not get backing from the board, you might not get full backing. It just doesn't work out. But then he went to Bradford in 2011. Now he is the only manager to get a 4th tier team to a major cup in the history. Absolutely fantastic. And he may have been walloped 5-0 at Wembley against Swansea, but at one point they were playing well and he got one of his players sent off. When a League 2 team gets a player sent off and you play against the high big boys like Swansea, you're probably going to get stuffed. And there was a penalty given away, and Phil Parkinson said it should never have been a red card. So he did well there. And then he beat Chelsea in the FA Cup. They were getting beat 2-0. I remember this game. And he come back and he did the oracle. He won 4-2. He can get his players up for the big matches. He turned it around. He's the only manager to do that at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea. Turned it around from 2-0 down to 4-2 up, and they won. And Mourinho, the fans, Bradford fans, were calling him the real special one. But Mourinho went into the change room, shook all the players' hands and said, well done. So top man Mourinho, the special one, shook the hands of the real special one, which is Phil Parkinson. He got Bradford into the playoffs, but they didn't make it to the playoff final. And then he went to Bolton. Now Bolton in 2011, in League One, were on a transfer embargo. Couldn't get anybody in. They could only play with frees and with loanees. And he got them promoted in second place. Second place, mind. And the next season, he kept Bolton up. And then he resigned from Bolton. And since then, he's been a free transfer. So Phil Parkinson has done it. He has getting teams promoted from League One twice. So he knows what it takes. 2 separate groups. And he's also getting a team to beat Chelsea, and the game after they beat Chelsea 4-2, they went on to beat Sunderland as well. He can get players up for the challenging cup matches as well. He can inspire these players. So Phil Parkinson wouldn't be a bad managerial decision, and it could only be to the end of the season anyway. So we as Sunderland fans, I feel we have to back and support our new manager. And I feel positive. I'm going to say Phil, positive, Parkinson can do the job and get us promoted if he's made Sunderland manager. And again, I just want to say, I think the likes of Stewart Donald's been absolutely amazing. He should never ever be abused on social media. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now, like I said, I don't know if that's true. It has happened in the past. But he's came off Twitter for them reasons. We as fans should be supporting the board and supporting the manager. Because we want to succeed at Sunderland Football Club. We want the manager and the owners to succeed. And like I said before, if one day he walks away with a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, then good luck to him and Charlie Mifflin. If they get promoted to the Championship and they sell the club for 70 million, if they do the good deal and they do the business and they leave the club in a fantastic financial footing, which we know they're going to, then they deserve whatever good riches coming towards him. So, next couple of days we'll probably know the new manager, and if it's Phil Parkinson, you put £50 on to win £10. Not a very good price now. 1 to 5 at William Hill. There you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. And next few days are going to be interesting to see who the new manager is going to be. Right, I'll catch you later.